Another thrilling afternoon's hurling here in Croke Park, and this evening I'm joined by Kilkenny's Tommy Walsh to discuss a great win for Limerick, and for a while we thought it'd be Cork.
Yeah, with 6 minutes to go, Cork leading by 6 points, and you're saying like all the momentum was with them. This is going to be their day, and suddenly just somehow Limerick brought themselves back into the game, and I suppose they've shown it right throughout the summer, down to 14 men against Cork. The first day in the Munster round robin, Kyle Hayes gets the equaliser against Kilkenny. Richie Hogan gets a goal at a vital stage. Tom Morrissey comes up and scores straight away. So they've been doing this all summer. I think it was Garage Hegarty was he got 2 vital frees, I think, when there were 6 points down to bring it back. So yeah, I think Limerick have showed their character and their resilience again today.
And the addition of Shane Dowling as well is probably what made a huge impact on the game.
Yeah, Dowling, like, you know, has been brilliant with the Piercy this year as well, coming back from injury, and you know, like, just coming on. I was looking at the last 8 scores for Limerick. 6 of them came from their substitutes. Like, that's a colossal, you know, from your bench. And Dowling himself, he made the penalty, then scored the penalty. And if you can remember, I suppose it wasn't too long ago on Paddy's Day when he had a chance for Napier to go 4 points up, and by all accounts he was gutted with himself for missing that, and Coola came back then and drew the game, and he had to step up when they were only 1 point up to put away a penalty. That was not an easy thing to do. Limerick haven't won the All-Ireland since '73, a lot of pressure on his young shoulders, and absolutely buried the top corner, and you know, fair play to him. I'm delighted for him because he had a great impact when he came on.
Is it a worry that yet again Cork get to a semi-final stage, aside from 2013 obviously, and they can't come over that hurdle to get into the All-Ireland final? Does that indicate maybe a lack of depth in Cork hurling?
No, I don't. I think, isn't it a great thing that they're always in semi-finals? Like, we see that great Clare team that won the All-Ireland 2013 haven't been here since 2013, so no, I wouldn't see it like that at all. They scored 131 today. Like, who scores 131 and gets beaten? Like, it's probably unheard of. Like, I'd love to see the last team that scored that and got beaten in a championship, let alone an All-Ireland semi-final. So I'd say the result would be 0. So yeah, how did they lose? I suppose they are very attacking, so I think when you are attacking the same way that they do, you probably are leaving yourself open to maybe the other team coming back. But they're playing to their strengths. They tried the sweeper system many years ago and it didn't work out for them. So listen, they will have good days. Cork have had great days in Croke Park in the past, and they will have great days again.
Limerick definitely have a good day to look forward to now, but an impact obviously in their preparation is that 1, they don't know who they're playing yet, but 2, they'll have an extra week. Yeah,
they'll have an extra week, and I think the main thing is Kylie has shown that he will keep the panel and the squad and the management and the backroom team, he'll keep their heads very level headed. They won't get carried away, because that's just the way he operates. We've seen that even after the Kilkenny game. Hadn't beaten Kilkenny since '73. He didn't allow any, any too much exuberations or that. So, yeah, he'll have their. Now, the only thing I would say is the Limerick supporters, I'd say, will go mad over the next 2 weeks, and rightly so, because it's not every day you get to an All-Ireland final. So they should be allowed to, but maybe keep an eye on the players. Don't really maybe enforce it on them, but get out the scarves, get out the flags. You know, decorate the cars, paint the houses, like, let it all happen now over the next few weeks, because All-Ireland finals are there to be celebrated, and just maybe keep an eye on the players, you know, kind of try and stay away from them maybe. Obviously
Kilkenny over the years got to many's an All-Ireland final. They're not there this year, and they weren't there last year. So do you think maybe All-Ireland finals, like you said, they should be celebrated, houses should be painted, flags should be bought, and maybe sometimes counties that get there regularly maybe don't appreciate the magic of an All-Ireland final?
Yeah, you can take it for granted when you're there, you know, most years. So it's only when you're not there then you appreciate how hard it is to even get there, let alone win it. And we've seen that, you know, in 2013 when we didn't get there, and Clare and Cork were up here, and you're looking out and you're envious watching it. So, you know, you go back and you train harder trying to get back there. But only 2 teams can get there, and only 1 team can win. So listen, you just have to stay hoping and stay trying, and that's the way I think to do it.
You've been involved in some great battles over the years. You've had some great wins, and you've had some losses that I'm sure are hard to take as well. Cork look crestfallen down there today, and I think Seamus Harnedy was telling me that this is one of the hardest ones to take. Why are a loss is a loss, somebody, a layperson may say, but why are some harder to take than others?
I think for them, I suppose, it's the pain of last year. So they had that when they were hoping to go on and beat Waterford in that semi-final. This year then they came up and said, listen, do you know what, we're going to make up for last year. This year we're going to go one step further, we're going to get to the final. 6 points up then with 6 minutes to go. They probably thought they were, you know, going to go on and finish off the job, but unfortunately it didn't, and they're going to have to live with that. Like, but listen, we all have regrets. Like, I had many great days here. I have so many days between club and county that you know that you feel bad about. You just get over it, and these things happen. And them Cork lads will. They're young and they're energetic, and you know they're young players. Fitzgibbon and Carney and these guys, they were brilliant today. And Conor Lahan stepped up when he needed to step up in that second half. And you know, I'd say what make it hard for them is they played so well and still were beaten.
Finally, it's time to put Tommy Walsh on the spot again. One word answer: who's going to win, Clare or Galway next week?
Galway this time.
And who will win the All-Ireland final?
So it's a Galway Limerick final then. Limerick.
Why?
I don't know. That was the first day they came into my head. But I tipped them earlier on in the year. Now I tipped a good few different counties in different things, but I have a fundraiser at home that I tipped Glan to be top scorer and Limerick to win it. So listen, I tipped a lot of teams so I just going to cling on to that one. But listen, we'll go with Limerick, but I haven't a clue really, to be honest.
He says he hasn't a clue. Well, look, we'll keep that in mind for the All-Ireland final in a few weeks' time. Obviously we still have another replay to go, but thank you very much for your time, Tommy.
Thank you, MT.